My wife and I have been married for 15 years. Years into our marriage, I had a motor accident. It put me down for a year, and my wife had to be there for me. 3 months into the accident, I realized things was very difficult, and so she has to stay home and then take care of me. And she agreed to staying home and then taking care of me. And
so she quit her job?
Yes.
On your advice?
Yes. So she did all that for me. I got back on my feet, God being so good. Within a year, after a year.
After a year?
Yes.
You got back on your feet?
Yes.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Ella Chilaka, the Ohema Abana of the Asante Kingdom and the whole of Ghana. How is everybody doing today? So yeah, you guys know I love to pamper myself. I went to the spa for my facial session. It's due and I've been stressed lately. So after recovering from my illness, I needed to get some TLC. Alright, so this video I just played, the disturbing interview of the man who had an accident and his wife had to quit her job, take care of him, do everything for him for over 1 good year. Now this guy this guy brought me back to the video that I played the other time. I reacted to the other day about the women that were, dissing Ghana men, saying they were stingy and not romantic and all that, and the one that said they were very romantic and all that. And a lot of people were dropping their opinions in the comment section, which I've really been looking for time to respond, but there are so many, so I just had to use this opportunity to respond to some of the comments on that video and talk about it, while we also find out if this man represents most of Ghana men or not. Okay, now back to my question. Are Ghanaian men romantic? I'm gonna say no. Ghanaian men are not romantic. Ghanaian men are not romantic. Yeah, they are not. Now, let me list out a few things I believe are romantic gestures, and then you can answer for yourself if you are romantic or not. Now, let's start with verbal affirmations. You see, a lot of African men they think it's okay not to express love to your partner verbally. You just feel she knows I love her, so I don't need to tell her 1,000 times a day that I love her. You don't you don't need to maybe write poems or handwritten love letter, love notes, careless love notes. You can your wife wake up or your partner wake up and see, even if it's just I love you written on a piece of paper and kept beside the bed, something that could just make her wake up and smile. Can you do that? Do you do it? Can she ever open maybe the bathroom door and try to look at the mirror, and then she sees you put one funny sticker there to tell her she's beautiful? Do you do that? Do you compliment your woman, like whenever she gets the new hairstyle, her nails done, a new clothes? Do you pay attention? A lot of men don't pay attention. They don't see these things. They just carefree. If she's out, do you check on her? Some of you will say, oh, I know you take care of yourself. That's not romantic. We know we can take care of ourselves, but do you check if we are taking care of ourselves or not? Have you asked her, oh, have you eaten? How are you feeling? Are you happy? Those things, when you show someone that you care. I bet my chest, I can beat my chest, a lot of women do it more than the men. You see, they just do it when they want to love bomb you, and that's it. No. How was your night? how are you today? It's not romantic. That's a national pledge, a national anthem for everybody to start a conversation. Do you pay attention to details about her, not just birthday or anniversary? Do you remember the little things that matter to her? Do you know her favorite stuffs? You know, do you pay attention? Do you listen when she talks to you, or you sleep off when she's telling you about her day? Do you get bored when she's talking about some things that are bothering her? Do you give your partner listening ears? Do you hold her hands when you're walking, maybe in public or even in the house? Do you play games with her? Do you play Ludo, chess, Scrabble? Do you play video games? Do you watch soccer or basketball together? Do you watch her favorite games, or is all about you and your football or boxing? What's your partner's favorite game? Do you even know? What's her love language? Do you speak it? Are you romantic? Answer yourself. Those words of affirmation, she knows you love her, but it's important to also remind her every day that you do, right? Tell her nice things. Sometimes when she's stressed out, you pay attention. You give her some words of encouragement, support her dreams, support her skills, even if there are so many things money cannot buy. So a lot of you that are also crying wolf about giving money or not giving money, the things money cannot buy, you also fell woefully in those things. You don't still do those things. Do you spend quality time with her, or is it only when your dick is hard that you want to slide in, that you remember that you have a partner? Do you spend like quality time without getting intimate? Do you share stories? Do you enjoy each other's company apart from when it's time to get intimate? These are these little things that, make a man romantic. Do you give her random hugs, kisses, holding hands, physical touch? For those that it's their love language, it's important. Do you even know your partner's real love language, or is it about you? This part, like maybe helping out in chores, I know a lot of Ghanaian men do that. Like, I see my neighbor wash his wife's cars sometimes, and I know a lot of men, like sometimes they cook, they help out to cook in the kitchen, maybe when the wife is tired, or they help in running errands. That part is okay. It's also a romantic gesture, but it doesn't end there. That one is what you do for the house. When it comes to making your partner feel loved, valued, appreciated, are you romantic or not? Let me know in the comment section. Do you feel is stress having to spend time with your partner, having to tell her all the nice things in the world, having to pay attention? Do you know her menstrual dates, when it's supposed to come, do you get her pads on randomly without her asking? Do you know that, okay, next week your period is coming on Monday, so I was on my way from the pharmacy, I decided to get your favorite pads? Do you do that? Do you run away when she's menstruating, or you give her all the warmth and support that she needs? Let me know in the comment section what makes you think you are romantic. You see, so being romantic is not about spending 3 hours on the phone with someone and laying all the fake promises in the world. It's not about love bombing that you're not gonna keep consistent. Being romantic is way beyond that. Yeah, gifting is being romantic too. Randomly getting her lunch when she didn't ask you, even if she's working or something, you can say, oh, I was coming from Papaya and I got your favorite whatever is her favorite. You get it randomly for her on a takeaway. You can even order it, have it delivered to her, a surprise. Those little things that matter, that makes women do we love to blush. How many times in a day or week do you make your woman blush? You see, some women, you can only teach them reciprocity. When you do these things, they also learn to do it back to you, and that is how love blossoms, because that competition of who could do pass go come setting. She will want to outshine you in surprising you, making you smile. You want to do more. That is, you see your love getting stronger. Life is not supposed to be so complicated, but we make it like it's so hard, and it's not. The little things that matter. We are always busy scheming. Everybody is planning. Oh, she wants to come and finish my money. This one, he wants to come and do this. And when you are even busy cheating with other women and lying to 10,000 of them, you will not be able to pay attention to focus on one person to spoil her silly while she does the same too. So let me know in the comment section, sweetheart, are you romantic or not? Now, I read a comment where someone said, we spend money on what matters most to us. We express love in the normal way. Nigerian men express love through money and gifting. And why would any man give you money for free? We are not stingy. We are wiser. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. There is nothing wise about having such mindset that you must give a woman money when it's not for free. You know, it's a very wrong orientation to have, darling. You see, man or woman, no matter the gender, giving is an act of love. There's no connection between love and not giving. Now, for the Christians, your Bible said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Gave, right? Gave. He loved the world, and then he gave his son. To tell you that love and giving go hand in hand. And like I said, there are categories of people who are not going to find this video enticing because it will bring us to the part where stinginess comes in. Okay? Now, there is no love without giving. You cannot love a woman without having the mind of giving her. Now, women aside, a giver is a giver. When you are a giver, when you are a kind person, it's a natural thing to give people you love. It doesn't have to be a sexual partner. It doesn't have to be someone that you need to do something intimate with. Neither does it have to be just your wife. When you are a giver, you just find it in your heart to assist, to give, especially people in need. You see? So, bro, saying that why would a man give you money for free is a very archaic mindset. A man can give you something for free. A woman can give a man something for free without expecting anything in return. I have given men money, gifts, things, not because we are having anything, but because they needed the help. I've also met men who have given me money, given me stuff without having any relationship with me, without having any, sexual intentions towards me. When you are a giver, you will understand that giving and receiving are very natural phenomena. So please change that mindset that you have to have something from a woman before you can give her. Money, yeah, is different from, there's a difference between trying to buy you over, trying to do a competition who will give more to, lure you to bed, trying to impress. Those gifting are not natural, right? So they don't play a role here when it comes to being romantic. When you love someone, you will not want to see them struggle. You will not want to, even if they are too strong, you would want to soften them. Women are supposed to be soft. Women are not supposed to be strong. All right. So if you think is wise not to give someone, I'm sorry to announce to you that that is not wisdom, because God is a giver because he loves. So when you love something or someone, you give. It's it comes naturally. So if you don't have it means you are stingy. You are not wise. Thank you for your understanding. No offense meant. And then I saw this other one. He said, "This your laughter is evidence you've experienced the Ghanaian men's romance before." Whatever that means. Anyway, so he said, on a serious note, Ghanaian men are trained to value virtue in labor, hence their peaceful nature. We spend, in brackets, invest on wives, not just women, in bracket, dating level. We invest in our women to be strong and not dependent. Ghana is peaceful because of the nature of their men. Ghanaian men never change your true self. We spend when we want, but never a responsibility. Those looking for money spenders should get education and skills, or better still, ask their fathers. With all due respect, sir, you can't spend or invest in your wife without spending or investing in your girlfriend, because wife doesn't fall from heaven like manna from above and enter the altar. You cut with a woman before getting married. You date. Some men date women for years even before they finally get married, right? So if you are a giver and you love your partner, that mindset that you are investing only, you're going to invest only in your wife. It's funny, because the woman that you are going to make your wife at some point was your girlfriend. Now, there is no how you would want to watch your girlfriend suffer comfortably, especially when you are able to assist financially. You just enjoy watching her suffer, because in your mind you wanna train her to be strong. You want to invest in her to be strong and not dependent. I find that really disturbing, and I'm happy I'm not your wife. Because if you want to overstress your wife because you want her not to be dependent, that is not love. You are doing what favors you as a man. That brings us to the part where Ghanaian men, a lot of them are selfish. I mean, if it doesn't suit you, if it doesn't please you, you're not part of it. Especially where you said we spend when we want. You see, you spend when you want, not when it's needed. Now, I'm not in support of any man, trying to sponsor a flamboyant lifestyle for a woman. No, just because they are dating, never. You see, but when it comes to gifts, assistance, financial assistance, is a natural thing that comes from you if you love your partner. And this has nothing to do with gender. I personally love to spoil my man. I love to pay for spa treats. I love to pay for, sometimes I want us to go on a joint vacation, we join together and, run the expenses. I see nice things and I'll be like, oh, this would look good on my man, and I buy them for him. Can see some nice suits, can see some beautiful wristwatch, you can see a perfume someone passes you and the perfume smells so good. It's different from the ones your man has, and I'll be like, please, what's the name of this perfume? I love it. They tell me the name, I Google it, I search for where I can buy it, and I order it for my man. I love to spoil my man. I love to order skincare products so my man will always also look good for me. Smell fresh, look fresh, look nice. You see, the same way I love self-care, I enjoy my man loving self-care too, and taking care of himself. A lot of men get so busy they don't even think it's necessary to have some second care. No, I love it when I buy those things and then I pamper my man. Sometimes I pay for a spa section so my man can get full body scrub, or if he's so stressed, I pay for a full body massage sessions, vice versa. I love giving, I love receiving. So imagine having a man who thinks that oh, he wants me not to be dependent, so he doesn't want to give. It doesn't just make sense to me. You can't love anybody without giving them. You see? So there's a difference between loving someone and just, wanting to be with someone. That's the difference. A lot of them want to be with the women probably for sex, or because they are bored, because they are lonely, for different reasons. Now, when you truly love a woman, there is no how you'll be comfortable not giving her anything or even receiving from her. And yeah, if you love a woman and she's not financially stable, either you assist her to be stable or you leave her alone. It doesn't make any sense being with a struggling woman and decide not to assist her just because you want her not to be dependent. That is just being narcissistic, you see. So I'm sorry, but that mindset is not cute. You can't love someone without wanting to give them. If you're a lover of humanity, you would want to give no matter who's involved. And now when you say this person is special, that is even when you want to give more. I'm not saying, oh, you should go and be throwing money around, wasting money. Sometimes you know that, okay, these are the kind of bills my woman runs every month. You just, without her even asking, you assist. Trying to take the load off her is a sign of you care. It's a sign of love. Women are like flowers. The more load you take, off them, the more, they fresh up for you, the more they get softer for you. But when a woman is over hustling, and you want her to also be there for you, that is where you get a lot of cranky women. When they have partners that are not supportive, you see them very cranky. Even the sex cry, you won't care if she reaches orgasm or not. You're only going to be about yourself. Your satisfaction is the most important thing to you. So please, it is not proper to not spend or invest in your woman, like you call it, just because she's not your wife. Because she can't wake up and become your wife without both of you going through the process to get to know each other better. And yes, if you meet a woman that is not up to your class, you leave her alone. You don't have to be with her when you know she's not buoyant and you are, and then you just watch her suffer. That is selfishness. So I expect everybody to, date on their level. If you're buoyant and you don't want to spend money to assist a woman that needs it, then don't go for women who are in need of financial assistance. If a woman comes to ask you for money for wig or money for things that are not needed, it's different. But when a woman needs your money for necessary needs, it's natural, if you love her, to give even without her asking. Like, you already know that, okay, this is what this person is going through. How can I make life easier for you? That is an act of love. You give because you cherish the person. You understand? So that brings us back to, are Ghanaian men romantic? I will say no. Ghanaian men are not romantic. You see, Ghanaian men are gonna love bomb you at first. That is what I've noticed. They're gonna love bomb you. Now, that love bombing is not who they truly are. They are not love bombing you because that is their nature. They are love bombing you to win you over, get your attention, and boom, they get inconsistent. That's actually the most annoying part of African men, So you see, that inconsistency shows that the first thing you present is not the real you. When a man is talking to me, I don't take them serious the first 3 months. I call it first trimester sickness. A man can only show you he truly want to be with you after 3 months, because that is how long it takes for a fake feeling to, either fade away or get back to real. So if a man want to pretend, he has 3 months to do that. And if you're paying attention, you're going to see the true color when it comes. They don't pretend. They don't know how to pretend for a long time. They pretend. Some of them don't even take up to 2 weeks. Their true color will show. You know that, okay, this person is not, who he claims to be, or who they just want to get your attention. They want to get you to fall in love with them, and then they start getting emotionally abusive and all that. So yeah, when Ghanaian, I'm sure that woman that said Ghanaian men are the most romantic on earth made that video within her first 3 months of relationship. We have all been there, right? So first 3 months is always butterflies before it turns to vulture. After 3 months, the butterfly will either fly away or become vulture. So whichever one you choose. But I would always choose to let the butterfly fly away when it stops butterflying than stay to experience the vulture. So what am I saying? Ghanaian men are not romantic, but are Ghanaian men stingy? No. But a lot of them are stingy, but not all Ghanaian men are stingy. You know why? Because there are lots of them that can do stuff for people without expecting anything in return. So no, they are not stingy. But a lot of them are stingy. I've talked to a guy before that said proudly that he would never spend his money on any woman but beer. He can spend all his salary or his last card on beer, but he can never give 1 peso to his girlfriend. Such a big red flag. I was just laughing. I'm like, wow, but you loved her. He said, how can you love a woman and you can't give her? So even when she's in need, even when she's maybe sick, even when she needs your help, you can't give her, you rather drink beer. So that mindset, a whole lot of Ghanaians have it. I'm sorry. I read through my comment section and I know what I'm saying. So please, my Ghanaians, there is nothing, it doesn't make you unwise that you're given a woman that you love. And I notice a lot of people would rather remain where they don't want to be just because of what they must have given to the woman or the man. It's vice versa. A lot of women also get spend on their men and get, dumped and stuff like that. So you have to understand that life is a stage, and each stage with anybody experience, it's always different with each person. So whatever you have with someone, put in your best to make each other happy. It's all about speaking each other's love language. If their love language is giving, you give. But you don't have to give when you don't have it, right? You don't need to get yourself under pressure. You don't need to get yourself stressed out. You don't need to go, do what you're not supposed to do because you need to give. Widows might. There's something in the Bible about widows might. You don't have, but you share with the one you love what you have. It goes a long way to tell what you can actually do when you have more. So if you have a girlfriend and you can't spend on her, you cannot also spend on your wife. I'm sorry. So if you don't want your wife to be dependent, you want your wife to be strong. That is an African way of stressing the hell out of their women. That was the reason why our mothers got so stressed out that they felt life should stop at a certain stage just because, in fact, after childbearing and all that. No, it's wrong. Time has changed. If you love a woman, you make her blossom forever for you, with you. You make her happy. I've also seen a lot of men who think, okay, if they give you money especially, they don't need anything else. Like, they don't need to play any other role to sustain a relationship. They don't owe you orgasms. They don't owe you respect. They don't owe you loyalty just because they've given you money. That is wrong. You can't. Money is what you give when it's necessary. Loyalty, respect, those are mandatory. They are not negotiable in relationships. So you don't keep money away and bring the others. And then you don't bring in the others and keep money away. As a matter of fact, money makes relationships or marriages sweeter. When you exchange gifts with your partner, your girlfriend or your wife, there is nothing as sweeter as that. Your wife or your girlfriend can decide to sponsor you people's next weekend to somewhere and you have fun. She can decide to take care of the bills for the dinner dates and surprise you. She can decide to buy you a gift. It doesn't have to be your birthday. It doesn't have to be you people's anniversary. You see, when you love someone, it's a natural thing to want to give them, to want to make them smile. Even as men love it when they are being gifted. Although, unfortunately, a lot of women don't understand. They think they are entitled to receiving, but not giving. No. Personally, I don't even like it when I cannot give my man what I want to give my man. Sometimes, when I'm so broke, I want to stay out of relationship because the kind of, treat I would like to give my man, I can't afford it. So I just decide to respect myself. That mindset of, men should give only, no, should change. Women also, your partners deserve being pampered, being gifted, stuff like that. So yeah, Ghanaian men are not stingy. A lot of them are stingy. Ghanaian men are not romantic. But in all, Ghanaian men are awesome people. Like, they are very calm, nice, respectful when they want to be. There are a lot of assholes too, of course, everywhere. But yeah, I love my Ghanaian men regardless. So this brings me back to this man. I want us to watch the remaining part of his interview and let me know if he represents a lot of Ghanaian men or not. Because when it comes to the men feeling entitled for a woman's care, it's okay. But when a woman needs their care, they feel it's not their job to take care of the women. Look at what he had to say about this same wife that he said took care of him for 1 full year when he was bedridden, cleaned his poo, his urine, bathed him, left her, in fact, put her life on hold to take care of him, nursed him till he got back with his feet.
Not long enough, my wife also got struck by stroke. Yes, because she couldn't move. I was the one cooking, giving her food. I was the one cleaning her.
Say it as it is.
Okay, I was the one cleaning her poo when she go somewhere. Good. And almost everything on her, I have to do it. And it was, I couldn't stand it.
You couldn't stand cleaning your wife?
I couldn't.
You couldn't stand cleaning your own wife?
Yes. It's very, very hurting. And I can't also quit my job to stay at home and then take care of her. If I quit my job, who is going to take care of me and her?
Okay.
I can't carry tilapia on my head to the market to go and sell.
Why can't you carry tilapia on your head to the market?
Even if I carry tilapia on my head to go and sell, I'll still leave at home and I'm going to work.
Okay. So you can't take care of her.
So yes.
And you can't quit your job.
I can't quit my job too.
And the only reason why you feel you can no longer take care of her is the kind of things you do for her.
I'm seeing, yes.
And the things you're seeing.
Yes.
Her poo, her urine.
Generally, taking care of her is very hectic.
But she's your wife. You love her.
I know.
So do it with love.
I know. I wish we had children so that they will also support. But here lies the case. I'm alone.
Yeah. Pay someone to take care of her.
She doesn't want anybody to come closer apart from me. I said to myself I had to take her to her family. Once I'm able to take care to the family, I'm divorcing her.
Why?
Because what I have seen, even if she comes back, it will be too difficult for me to stay with her.
Are you taking her to her family so that she will go and die with them?
No.
Is that the idea? Because people do it.
No.
People do it. When the man is sick or when the woman is sick, they go and leave them with their family.
No.
Is that what you are doing?
No.
No. What exactly are you doing?
Yes.
Say it as it is and let's move forward.
I'm taking her to the family to divorce her. That is it.
Just like that.
Yes. I'm not wishing death for her. Yes.
You are not wishing death for her,
No.
but you want to divorce her.
Yes.
In these trying times, when she needs you the most, you are taking her to the family, and you said you are going with the drink to divorce her. But when you were sick, she stopped everything. Her world stopped for you. She took care of you. Didn't she clean your poo?
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
Didn't she clean your pee?
She did.
Didn't she bath you?
She did.
Dress you?
She did.
Why can't you do same for her?
But you see, it's those things. It's natural for women to do.
It's natural for women
It's natural
to take
for,
care of
like,
sick husbands.
Yes, it's very natural for women to
clean a man's
to
poo.
clean a man, to do all those sort of things.
But
For a man to dedicate his time and his whole world to doing that thing is very difficult.
So you are divorcing your wife because she poos on herself, and you would have to clean it because she is sick.
Because I'm the only person taking care of her and I'm tired.
Just 3 months into taking care of her, he wanted to return her to her people, divorce her because he had seen her poo, clean her poo, and he couldn't do it anymore. Please tell me in the comment section if he represents you or not. Sentiments aside, just reality, okay? We're just trying to learn here. Does he represent an average Ghana man or not? Is it okay to receive that care but can't give it? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.